Alright folks, welcome back to Kilwa as we invade Spain. Let's move in with all our troops. They're powerful, so we need to stay grouped up and not get too spread out. We've eaten our way north through Africa, so we have an easy landing on them here. With our troops there, we've got this fleet sitting so that it's sort of blocking the pass back and forth and we can maneuver it around. These troops need to, let me get a general for them. So let's first take the war goal with this army. This army can come over and take a few more of their colony provinces. Alright, let's bring the mega fleet over here. They're trying to, this appears to be a big chunk of the Spanish trade fleet. Our vassal is now loyal because we have busted they can't support the independence of someone that they are at war with. So Fulo is now loyal. So maybe like sweet revenge for these ones up north. There's a lot of moving parts in this war. This is like a world war right here, easily. Alright, we've taken this. I'm trying to take things where I can control the naval crossing. Let's bring this army over here to barrage the fortress. Or the navy, I should say, over here. Normandy has hired an army. Okay. And remember, we have an advantage. Blockades give us a huge advantage. Don't know how many troops they actually have here. Let's advance slowly up the peninsula. Looks like a Spanish army is arriving. They're not really very powerful. The Ottomans, which is so convenient that they just attack the Mamluks, they've now got a straight path to walk into Spain from the south. If we just sort of siege and delay, the Spanish are way out of position up north because they were sieging England, so now they're like sieging the northern part of France. Alright, let's get this army rolling back this way. This is so convenient because they are so entirely out of position. Knowledge sharing with Persia, thank you. There we go, we have got the war goal. We will crush their little fleet chunket there. Now let's come over to the next one. There we go. Ugh, not enough troops. Whoa. How big is this fortress? Blast it open. How many do we need? 6? Alright, let's just train a few more Marines. Here, look, we'll just throw a few more Marines on the problem. I'm also hoping that they were a lot of their... Yeah, see, look. Their armies are nowhere to be seen over here because they've all marched to the north to go siege British Mexico. So they're like in Mexico and we're attacking them at the bottom of South America. So the timing could not be better. Alright, we appear to have... Do we have naval dominance, I wonder? Alright, can we get through this fortress, please? go ahead and get onto one of these forts. We can't afford to sit and waste this opportunity. Take core creation cost. How are we doing? They've got okay, so they've got 20,000 troops, not that many. Let's see if we pile all these guys in here. Will that do it? Nope. Need more Marines. Didn't realize how many I needed. This was helpful. Brunei is doing a good job sieging. They don't look like they want to engage me. Which is good. Let's just keep them bottled up there for a minute. Ottomans are rolling across gloriously. Alright, I think we can afford to be a little more aggressive right now because Spain is not here. I think they're busy in France. And the Ottomans are almost here. They've just got a little further to go. The French need to group their navy. They've got them way too spread out. Alright, 92%. I'm glad I didn't totally wait. 92%, that is ridiculous. Alright, finally. Nope, can't get there. Alright, so let's send him to Fez. Katapang in Asia, which we are. It's kind of interesting that we aren't taking more war score. Oh, apparently when we reinforced that was enough. Well, it's not gonna hurt to have a few extra Marines. Look at Brunei go. I'm proud of Brunei. I'm glad we kept them as a vassal. Siege of Potoniak is over. That was pretty quick. Just march them over to here. Let's send the big fleet to come pick them up. Go Brunei. France and Ottomans have turned out to be very good. Oh, we're losing war score because they're winning in France. That's what it is. Like, they're just gonna destroy France. Like, France is not going to survive this. I think my navy is making it hard for them to reinforce because they can't go around the Horn. But I think we are about to get to the point where we're gonna need it to cross. So let's bring the fleet north. Just sieging up their coastline here. Once we destroy this, the Ottomans should be able to get through to us pretty soon. We've lost an admiral. Siege of Tlemcen down, excellent. Which admiral was it? This one. Right. Alright, I'll get the other one out in a moment. Let's see if we can clear this army. They want to run away, that's a good sign. And that's the end of that army. Now we can use our naval barrage. Excellent. Looks like we've got enough power that we don't need that fleet anyways. Have an admiral right now. We'll probably pull him. He's currently on the other Death Stack Navy. What is this fleet here? Where is my army? The Ottomans are like come all the way around. Like smacked into an enemy fleet. Let's come down and clear that. I do not appreciate that. Once we take this, it'll just be a little bit further. Fez is down. Now let's get the siege general and send him north into Ceuta. Alright, let's attach this one. Need to make a landing over here. Transport, let's land. Oh, he has passed away, so we're gonna get a new bureaucratic candidate. Alright. Looks like good job. Our Australia, which we were dissing so badly, has actually done its job by sieging up the northern part here. And so then we're just gonna have to remember to come get that piece. Let's land onto this Spanish island. Trade efficiency. Ooh. Just want to make sure I'm watching what's happening over here. I don't want to get too distracted and lose attention on it. Alright, let's get up here. We're about to have to cross. We can, if we get our navy here, we can get a free barrage. Ooh, that is a big fleet. Hi. I still don't think you can beat me. Holy guacamole, that is a huge navy. We've got way more heavies than them, though. They've got double the navy, but I think our navy's a lot better. Look at us, we are destroying this combined Spanish-Portuguese navy. And this is only half our fleet. Our whole, like, two seas navy strategy has worked wonders. Annihilated. Absolutely annihilated. And we picked up some random lights that we're not going to keep with us. I'll pop them off. We're going to let this fleet repair. Let's just pop out for a moment so that we can do a barrage. And then we're going to pop back in. Just do a little repair. We can repair in sea zones, can't we? Because we can repair in sea zones, can't we? Let's test that. I haven't tried to do it off a hostile coast. Aha, we can. We don't even have to go to port. Oop, they're gonna get thrown out of that port here in a second. Cannot recruit another admiral because I have too many... I am too busy annexing my vassal. So that should be over. So we have annexed Katsina now. Which makes it a good thing that we have been working on our admin ideas. Oop, that. There we go. And we need to find the army that inevitably we have inherited. This little baby army, let's send down here because there's going to be rebels down here. So let's just go ahead and send him down there. Oh, we actually picked up some heavies off them too. Monument in Zimbabwe. Siege of Ceuta over. The Portuguese navy has been thrown out. Where's the other army here? Portuguese navy has been hurled out into my navy. We have destroyed that. We have won that island battle. Let's come in. Attach. And let's go deal with this last little piece down here. We have destroyed the navy. Let's go across, gentlemen. Oh, cancel. Can't do that, apparently. This is the Giga Sieger. Let's take him to there. You to here. You to here. And you to here. And let us use our ridiculous overpowered naval barrage against our enemy who has a huge coastline. Looks like they are working their way down here, though. Where are the Ottomans? France has been pretty much full occupied. Where are the Ottomans? They are coming, they're working on this part of Spain, but I think they need to come over here. Alright, let's come back over here. Let's go siege that. And I think this is pretty much over. Let's pop out. We have cheap admirals? We have cheap admirals? Yes, we do. Ha ha. That gentleman in charge. Now we have an admiral over there. Not my best admiral, but a admiral at least. So we can destroy more of their fleet. They look like they're gonna want to come down and fight me here in a second. If we can take Malacca, then we'll be able to run our way across into Spain itself. Sorry, France, that it took us so long to siege the mountains of Morocco. Take our promote culture cost. We have destroyed another chunk of the Spanish fleet over in the bay, over here in Manila. That is no more of that. Let's take... Oh, pause, please. Let's take that fleet and attach them there. Let's take the lights, tell them to go home at war and protect trade in the Gulf of Aden. Alright, I think that's pretty much it here. So the question is now where to deploy these troops. And look, for once, we are winning this because they are way out of position and we have French Columbia involved. Looks like we've pretty much won the colonial battle over here. The East Asia section, they're out, basically. So I guess what we should do is get the big fleet and get those Marines over to help us in Spain. Because we know we're gonna need help. Oh, there they are. Would really like not to be standing in these mountains. I'd like to take a fight in a favorable terrain because I know... Oh, they've turned around and decided they're going to go back up here again. That's good for me. Aha! Siege is over. Alright, let's move north. gonna siege Spain first. They're not the war leader. We're gonna throw the Spanish navy out of Cadiz into our provinces. Let's destroy that. Spain has rented some troops. And goodbye. This is where having naval dominance is really, really, really valuable. Look, some Ottoman troops have joined us. Pause. Let's grab off these cogs. Put the cogs here. And the lights here. We're just gonna hold the strait, basically, so that we have... What is it doing? It's doing some weird... We got this barrage. This is inland, but ooh. Okay, well, there's a Spanish army here, so we need to be a little careful. They're on tech 22. We're on tech... Wow. Japan has allied Spain. I cannot believe... Wow, this is like the weirdest game. We're on tech 23, so we are actually ahead of Spain right now. Right, now let's go to... Where's their capital? Madrid? Isn't their capital normally Madrid? Looks like we are going to smash the Portuguese fleet again. Let's come this way. I think we need to be careful. I think if we fan out too much, we're going to get out of position and get crushed. And there's another destroyed Spanish fleet. Come on in. I'm kind of waiting on the Ottomans here a little bit. Let them flow in. Let's pull off more cogs. After this, the Spanish are not going to have a fleet, I don't think. Just collecting them here on the coast. Let's let all the Ottomans across first. I want to get them all in before I move. I'll move my fleet to help with these sieges, but I don't want like someone to interrupt the pathing in the air. I'd be like, oh, I'm going to walk away all the way around in France or wherever. We need to stick together long enough. Just right now I'm just sieging everything I can siege without having to take a fort. I feel like Spain or Portugal is almost always like the big baddie at the end of the series. I don't know why. They seem to always be. Where you get stuck. Almost all the Ottoman troops are over. Once they're all over, we will move our fleet. Oh, the Ottomans are getting attacked. I'm not going to reinforce that. It's too small. I think that all the Ottomans are over now, so now let's swing north. Let's get the... Where's the other army? North will go siege Valencia now. Alright, I'm going to remove my control of the naval cross. I know you can cross so long as you control both sides of the naval crossing, but just want to be sure. I don't want to... Don't want to get into a scenario where we lose control of the siege through it and then the Ottomans like abandon me at some crucial moment. Alright. guess in theory I should come reinforce this, but it looks like honestly my vassals have got it under control. A combination of Siege of Valencia over. They've rented armies from Burgundy. Looks like the French have abandoned France and have decided they're going to go fight over in the New World, which is fine by me, honestly. Valencia is down. Let's walk north like we're gonna siege this. We lost our statesman. Let's put a new one in. Morale of navies. Huh. Okay, they've kicked France out, but that's actually probably honestly good for us. Kilwa and La Plata Noble. France will cede Carcassonne to France. To Spain. French Colombia will cede Nicaragua, Ulva, and Managua to Portugal. French Peru will concede colonial Peru. It will annul their treaties with me. Whatever. So they got a big chunk of this over here, and the main problem is that we've lost French Colombia as an ally here. They were pretty helpful. So, but I still don't, I think that overall has helped our war score, honestly, because now we don't have the dead weight of like full siege France holding us back. But what we do need to be careful for is now we're probably in a scenario where we're going to get the full brunt of the army. Before, I think they honestly were a little distracted and not paying full attention. So, but anyways, we're going to take a pause here, and I will see you next time.